أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. And in this video I'm going to discuss the topic of mahram and who is your mahram. And this is like a concise or brief version of the fatwa by Mufti Muhammad ibn Adam al-Qawtari, where he explains that who is your mahram. And I'll provide the link in the description area, so inshallah go and check it out. So let's begin. So the general principle of the mahram is that it's someone with whom marriage is permanently unlawful. And this is also why mahram is translated in English as unmarriageable kin. And the permanent prohibition of marriage is established in three ways: by kinship, foster relationship, and relationship through marriage. And it's stated in the book Al-Hidayah, a mahram for a woman is he between whom and her marriage is permanently unlawful, whether this is due to the relationship of lineage, kin, or because of some other reason such as foster relationship or relationship by marriage. And these three words by kinship is qarabah, foster relationship, rada'a, and relationship through marriage, sihriya, and in Arabic. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right because it's not written in like Arabic letters, so I don't know. It's like in Latin letters. And also Imam al-Qasani rahmatullah alayhi states, a mahram is he with whom a marriage is permanently unlawful, either by kinship, foster relationship, or relationship by marriage. So let's first go into the first section, which is the relationship of family lineage, qarabah. It is permanently unlawful for a man to marry the following, hence he will be considered a mahram for them. 1. Mother, grandmother, and on up. B. Paternal grandmother and on up. C. Daughters, granddaughters, and on down. D. All types of sisters, whether full or half. Maternal and paternal aunts, and nieces, brothers or sisters' daughters. And Allah Most High says in Surah An-Nisa, ayah 22, prohibited to you for marriage are your mother's daughters, sisters, father's sisters, mother's sisters, brother's daughters, sister's daughters. The second category was the relationship of fosterage, arada'a. Whosoever is a mahram through relationship of lineage will also be considered a mahram by fosterage. And Allah Most High states in Surah An-Nisa, ayah 23, and prohibited to you in marriage are your foster mothers and foster sisters. And Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhum narrates that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said about Hamza's daughter, I am not legally permitted to marry her as foster relationships are treated like blood relationships in marital affairs. She is the daughter of my foster brother. This is in Sahih al-Bukhari, number 2502. So therefore, the relationship that are unlawful through blood and lineage will also be unlawful through fosterage. As such, a foster father, foster mother's husband, foster brother, foster uncle, foster nephew, etc. will all be considered to be a woman's mahram. And one will be a mahram to a foster mother, foster sister, foster niece, etc. However, one should remember that this is only when breastfeeding takes place in the period designated for it, which is 2.5 years, according to Imam Abu Hanifa, and 2 years, according to Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad. And Sayyidina Aisha radiallahu anha reports, once the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered my house while a man was with me. He said, O Aisha, who is this? I replied, my foster brother. He said, O Aisha, be careful in determining who your foster brother is, for suckling is only valid if it takes place in the suckling period. This is in Sahih Bukhari 2504 and Sahih Muslim number 1455. Then the third category is relationship of marriage. The third relationship with which marriage becomes permanently unlawful and consequently the relationship of being a mahram is established is that of marriage. There are four types of people with whom marriage becomes unlawful permanently due to relationship of marriage. One's wife's mother, mother-in-law, grandmother, and on up. Marriage with her becomes unlawful by merely contracting marriage with the daughter, regardless of whether the marriage was consummated or otherwise. One's wife's daughter from a previous marriage, granddaughter, and on down. Marriage with her becomes unlawful permanently if the marriage with her mother was consummated. Allah Most High mentions both these situations in the same verse quoted earlier. And prohibited to you in marriage are your wives' mothers, your stepdaughters under your guardianship, born of your wives with whom you have had sexual intercourse. There is no prohibition if you have not cohabited. Surah An-Nisa, verse 22. Also included in the above will be one's wife's stepson's daughter, for she is also considered to be a stepdaughter. The wife of one's son, grandson, and on down. This is regardless whether the son consummated the marriage or otherwise. Allah Most High says in the same verse, and prohibited to you in marriage are those who have been wives of your sons proceeding from your loins. One's stepmother, step-grandmother, and on up, meaning those women who have been in the marriage of one's father or paternal or maternal grandfather. And Allah Most High says, and marry not women whom your fathers married, except what is past. It was shameful and odious. And this is found in Surah An-Nisa, verse 21. And inshallah, this wasn't too confusing or complex. It's quite simple actually. And inshallah, check out the full article or fatwa in the description area below. And so the basic the principle is that you know, a mahram is someone whom you cannot marry, and then you know who these people are who you cannot marry, then you can like look that up. But inshallah, I hope that this cleared up this topic if anyone had some misconceptions of it or was wondering about it. And then some might ask the question that is, for example, if a girl has converted to Islam, will, you know, her father be a mahram to her, even though the father is a non-Muslim? So inshallah, I'm going to I'll upload another video, and you can click in here on the annotation, and you'll be directed to that video where I explain that, inshallah. So jazakallah khair for watching, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.